What's up, everyone? Hope you're doing well. Today we're going to be giving you the top 10 loadouts you can be using right now in Call of Duty Warzone. So if you like this straightforward style of loadout content, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that noti bell so you don't miss another video like this. Now, these are going to be in no particular order, and I always recommend use what's most comfortable to you, because if you're not comfortable, you're not going to be pushing your enemies. And if you're not pushing your enemies, you're not going to get more kills and more dubs. So that's kind of the point. Let's get you these loadouts. Up first, we have the M13B and the Vel 46. These are just a bonus loadout for you guys to try. I'm going to give you a couple bonus loadouts for you today, but this is a very fun throwback loadout that you guys can try. For this M13B, we're rocking the Quartermaster suppressor, the Bruin Echelon barrel, the high grain rounds, the 60 round mag. Use whatever sight makes you comfortable, but I'm rocking the Jack glassless optic. We'll show this to you here in the firing range, but yeah, this thing's so much fun to run. Just still very little recoil on this thing. It's a blast. Next up is that Vel 46. We're rocking the Quartermaster suppressor. I like the Lock 203mm barrel, the Paracord grip 50 round mag, and the Schlager soldier grip for a little bit more recoil control. And this thing is pretty underrated as well. I think it's a little bit of a sleeper, to be honest. Next up, we have the Pull Me at 7.62, and I think the Rival 9 is a very solid option right now as well. With that Pull Me at 7.62, we're rocking the Quartermaster suppressor, the ST Pyro heavy barrel, the high grain rounds, the Jack glassless optic, and the Ivanov wood stock. So this one's you in the firing range, but very little recoil on this, very high damage. Should have no problem using this thing. Next up is that Rival 9. We're rocking the Quartermaster suppressor. I like the Rival C clear shot barrel, the EXF close quarters assault stock, the Rival Vice assault grip, and the 50 round drum. I've just noticed that putting more recoil control into this thing just really helps it. It's not so much about speed for the Rival 9 as it is accuracy. Next up, we have the long range BP50 paired with the Shroud, which basically turns it into the MP5. And for that BP50, we're rocking the Quartermaster suppressor, the Lore 9 heavy barrel. I like the Jack glasses optic here. That's just my favorite optic right now. The 4-bearer heavy stock, and the 45 round mag. I'm going to show this to you here in the firing range. But man, this thing, speaking of no recoil, I don't understand why more people aren't using this, because it's a very solid option. Next up, we have the Lockman Shroud. This thing is highly underrated as well. We're rocking the Pro Sapphire laser, the Paracord grip, the 40 round mag, the Nidar model sight here, and then the Jack decimator, which turns it full auto. Basically, it turns it into that MP5, and it's better than the MP5, the actual Lockman SMG, which is very interesting. Next up, we have the Holger 556 paired with the Superior 46. The Superior 46 is so solid still, and the Holger 556 is very, I would say, underrated also, because it's just not used as much as like the STG 44 and things like that. For the Holger 556, we're rocking the Quartermaster suppressor, the Krau 6 match barrel, the Jack glassless optic, RB Adel assault stock, and the 40 round mag. And this thing, it only comes with a 40 round mag, which is probably why it's not used as much, but the TTK is there, man. It feels awesome. Then for that Superior 46, we're rocking the Quartermaster suppressor. I like the Bore 99 short barrel here for a lot of movement speed, a lot of it. The Paracord grip, if you want to put more movement speed on it, you can run the Jack Slash, the 40 round mag, and the Rescue 9 stock. Show this to you here in the firing range, but very little recoil on this thing also. Just a really overall solid SMG. Next up, we have the Bal 27, another highly underrated, definitely meta weapon. And then we're rocking the WSP9. Bal 27, we're rocking the Quartermaster suppressor, the Crown H3 barrel. I like the Jack glassless optic here, the Ardent tack stock, and the 60 round mag. So it's just, this thing too is there's not a ton of recoil on it. It shoots out 4 bullets slower than the rest, but there's just not a lot of recoil, and it does a lot of damage. For the WSP9, I'm rocking the Quartermaster suppressor, the Paracord grip here, the high grain rounds, the 50 round mag, and the Nidar model sight. Show this to you here in the firing range, but man, very good SMG. Very good. Next up, we have the STG-44, which is obviously meta. And then we're rocking the static HV with this. For the STG-44, we're rocking the Quartermaster Suppressor, Heinrichter C70 long barrel. I like the Jack glassless, but use whatever sight makes you comfortable. DR79 combo stock and the 50 round drum. So the suit in the firing range, but very little recoil, insane TTK, stupid good. It's still so good. And then we're rocking the static HV, rocking the Quartermaster Suppressor, Auger 840 light barrel, the Jack slash here for more movement speed, FSS Guardian stock, and the Nidar model sight. And this thing is actually pretty quick also. Very little recoil on this also now, with that Jack slash, and the movement speed really helps. But right here is kind of where you want to use it. Not really out here as much. I mean, it's just got a little bit more recoil out at that range. Next up, we have the TAC Eradicator, which is 100% the long range meta, so anything after like 55 plus meters. And then the Striker. Striker's just overall the most consistent SMG, in my opinion. Definitely one of my favorites. For that Eradicator, we're rocking the Quartermaster Suppressor, the Conqueror 70 long barrel, paracord grip here. I like the Jag glassless optic, and the Tech Verde core stock. Now, if you don't want to go with the optic, you can go with something like the high grain rounds here to up that damage and TTK even more, but completely up to you. But yeah, this thing is very good. Remember, though, it starts off very fast, and then the fire rate gets down there pretty quick. So keep that in mind while you're using it. But the TTK is incredible. Next up, we have the DG58 LSW. I've been using this the past week. Now, it's not by any means meta, but it is very fun to use because it's just so accurate. And then for the BP50, we're going to do the BP50 SMG here, which is definitely in the SMG meta as well. So, and now I can call this an actual SMG because it does use actual SMG ammo. So keep that in mind also. For that DG58, we're rocking the Quartermaster Suppressor, the Woody long barrel, the high grain rounds, the Jack glassless optic, and the recoil reduction butt plate stock. And we'll show this to you in the firing range also, but like I said, very little recoil still on this, but it just doesn't move, man. BP50, we're rocking the Quartermaster Suppressor. You want to rock the Jack Revenger kit on this. This turns the BP50 into an SMG. The high grain rounds here are fantastic. The Chimera laser light, along with the TRST for grip tape. There's not a lot of options for attachments on this because of this conversion kit, but this thing, it's so accurate too. Even out at range, it shouldn't be that accurate, but it definitely is. So have fun with that one. Next up, I have a little bonus loadout for you. We built the Mag 10 out of the WSP Swarm. Even though it's not the Mag 10 or the OG Mag Daddy, it's still a lot of fun to use. And then we're rocking the Kilo. I made the Kilo out of the MTZ 556. A lot of fun to run. Let's see what you think. WSP Swarm, we're rocking the Quartermaster Suppressor, WSP Reckless 90 long barrel, the high grain rounds here, 100 round drum if you're feeling toxic, or if you just don't want to reload, and then the 50 round mag if you want a little bit more movement speed. Then we're rocking the Fortress heavy stock here for a lot more recoil control, which WSP Swarm desperately needs. But man, this thing, it's not bad. It was a lot of fun to use. Then we're rocking the MTZ 556. For this MTZ, we're rocking the Quartermaster Suppressor, the MTZ Drifter Heavy long barrel, paracord grip here, the 50 round drum, and the SZ Lone Wolf optic. All right, so we can have this blue dot reticle for the good old days with the good old days blueprint. So keep that in mind. That's kind of why we're using this, but use whatever sight makes you comfortable. Any sight can work here, but this is kind of the OG Kilo also. And before we show you how this performs, if you guys are interested in this controller that I'm using, aimcontrollers.com, use code MarvelFam, get you 30 to 40% off. But this particular one is a custom build. So if you're interested in making your own controller look like this, go in there, see what designs they have, check it out. It's a lot of fun. Aim Controllers is just the best, man. I've had nothing but positive vibes with them. So aimcontrollers.com, use code MarvelFam for 30 to 40% off. But yeah, this Kilo is so nice. A lot more accurate than I thought it would be too. A lot more accurate, much more higher TTK too. But the MTZ is really solid, honestly. So there was really no doubt. Next up, we have the MCW SMG, and I paired it with the Kar 98. We'll be using this again this week. MCW SMG is probably my favorite close range option right now. Super fast, TTK is incredible, just absolutely loving it. And then the Kar 98 is, of course, the Kar 98. For the MCW, we're rocking the paracord grip, the 40 round mag, the Nidar model sight, RB rapid strike grip, and the Jack Raven kit, which turns it into that SMG style. It still takes AR ammo, so it's technically not an SMG, but the TTK is insanely fast. Movement speed is fast enough to be an SMG in my opinion, and just it's so good, dude. Then for that Kar 98, we're rocking the sonic suppressor. I like the precision long barrel here, the high grain rounds, whatever sight you like. I'm good with the SPX 80 or the range optic that everybody uses. Completely up to you guys on there. The range color optic here, completely up to you, but I like the SPX 80 also. So let me know which one you like the most in the comments, but I'm rocking the SPX 80. And then we're rocking no stock. We'll show this to you in the firing range here. It does one shot up to a certain range. I want to say it's a little less than 50 now, could be like 52 53 meters now, but and the thing I liked about the SPX 82 is just you can do different ranges here, but you know, it's shot him in the neck back there, but I'm thoroughly enjoying the Kar 98 again. It's just so much fun, dude. It's so much fun to have the Kar 98 in this game. And speaking of gonna be, I think Black Ops 6 is gonna be really fun to snipe. And so let me know what you guys are thinking about Black Ops 6 after the beta and stuff is ended. I'm enjoying it, but you know, we'll see how it goes. But thank you guys again for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that noti bell so you don't miss another video like this or like one of these. We'll see you in the next one.